Hey guys, Chris here and welcome back to the Amazon Vlogs. Do you find yourself being one of the last drivers to come back to the station? Are you tired of getting rescued every other day because you're too slow? Well, have no fear because today I'm going to show you how to deliver faster and how I organize my packages optimally. Now, some of these methods that I'm going to show you how to go faster are questionable, so this will be an unofficial guide. So here are 5 tips that can help you improve if you want to go faster. Number 1 tip, you need to get yourself a bigger vehicle. Now, if you're driving a Sprinter / cargo van, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but those vans ain't one. You see, the key to being a fast driver is organization. You want to be as efficient as possible when you're on the road. And with organization, the more space you have, the better. Now, you can still get the job done in those cargo vans, but your job in life becomes much easier when you drive one of these big ones. For example, right now, I'm in the step van. The Rivians or the electric vans have a lot of space as well, dual shelves on both sides. There's something called the CDV, which is like the cargo van, but in the back it's box shaped. And if you work at Amazon XL, you drive those big box trucks. So make sure you guys upgrade. So now I'm going to show you how I load and organize my truck during morning loadout. Alright, when you guys load, you want to go left to right. The warehouse workers are supposed to sort it for that way, but sometimes they don't. You don't have a lot of time, so that's the way I do it. So I put the first tote on the middle shelf and the second tote on the bottom one. And I keep doing that. The third tote will be in the middle, and the fourth one will be on the bottom, the fifth one will be on top, and the sixth one will be on the bottom. And I will just continue that pattern. You should do the same method in the cargo van, but if you have a lot of totes, you might want to stack them 3 high as the pictures shown above. So this is what we got today. You can see this is when we scan our carts. I'm just going to do this. And this is the loadout menu. You can only see this menu during loadout, so you gotta pay attention. So you can see which totes come first, and if you want to sort by totes, you can. In the step van, it doesn't really matter because there's just so much room and you can work with. And when you come down here, this is very important. The overflow packages, the first 2 numbers of the driver aid number. See, it starts at 85, goes to 87, and 86, 87, 88. I like to group the overflow by the first 2 numbers. So 87s go together, the 86 goes together, 87s and 88s. And that's what our overflow is looking like. Alright, if there's time at loadout, you can organize your overflow. But if there's no time, do it during your first stop. They start at 85 and go to 88. So the way I do it is I usually write it down or have the label facing us. These are the 85s, you can see 85s, or take the sticker, 85, 85, then 86s are right here, 87s, I roll them down right here, and 88s are back here. That way we know our first few stops, we're going to look in this general direction or this general area. And if this was the cargo van, you have the shelf on the left side, you just line 85s closest to you, and then 86, 87, and 88 towards the back. That way you're not digging through so many packages, you kind of know where everything is in general. Alright, number 2 on the list, organization. Organization is key to be a successful delivery driver. So we're going to start by opening a new tote. And how I set up my truck is I always leave space on the bottom shelves, like right here and right here. Now our next tote is 442 green, so we take it. Always 1 tote at a time, guys. Maybe 2 at max, but you always want to be working with 1 tote. So I take all the boxes and put it on one side, and all the envelopes and other stuff on the other side. Make sure the labels are facing up and towards you so you can see better. Now for the boxes, I always leave it like that because if you need a box, you just look on this side. And you're only looking at maybe like 5 or 6 labels at most. And for the envelopes, sometimes there's a lot. In this case, it's like 6 or 7. 1 tote can have like 15 envelopes and you kind of want to go sort it. So the way I like to do it, if you're tall enough, I like to use both shelves and put it in alphabetical order. A through L would be on top and M through Z would be on the bottom. So for example, this package, Clark, it'd be like right here. This is Clark. Thomas, put it right down here. Clark, up up there, and do it by street. You can do it by driver aid number, but I find it takes a really long time to look at the number. It's just easier to organize by streets because you can just toss it right there, boom, bam, and you're organized in less than 2 minutes. So if I had Main Street, I put it down there. If I had Apple Street up there, Hillside right here, you guys get the point. So right now we're on Clark Street and we need a box. So we just go to our box side and bam, found it right here. Just like that. Drop it right there. And look how seamless. If you have a bigger truck, just walk right in, press the button in my pocket, and push to start. And we're off to our next one. All right, our next stop is right at the end of the corner, right here. So we're gonna pull right here, get off the truck. All right, watch how fast I can find this. So I'm looking for a medium box. Ridgewood one, here we are, just like that. It took less than 5 seconds to find. Yeah, because see, if you don't have an organized truck, it might take you 20 to 30 seconds to find a package. And if you have 150 stops and you take 30 seconds to find a package, that's almost an hour and a half wasted looking for packages. So it's very important to be organized. You don't have to do it my way, but maybe you can take my way and put it in your own style, however you feel comfortable. I can't say enough, organization is key. Now, I think a lot of you are in the cargo van. So if you are, a lot of people like to put packages on their passenger seat, in the aisle of the seat, and on the dashboard. I heard you're not supposed to. It's a safety hazard, so do it at your own risk. I personally don't like things on the dashboard. I don't like the reflection of the packages on the glass. And I have all the space anyway. But I know in the cargo van, it's very limited. You only have one shelf, like right here. Everyone calls it the working table. And everything's in reach when you're in the cargo van. So if you want to do the same method, but set up in the front, knock yourself out. Number 3. The seatbelt trick. This is an old classic I learned from working at FedEx, and it's a trademark secret between all delivery drivers. So every time you have to deliver a package, you gotta take your seatbelt off, go deliver that package, come back to your truck, and put on your seatbelt. You do that 100, 150 times a day. So it can get quite annoying. So what a lot of drivers like to do is seatbelt trick. So have you ever walked into someone else's truck and their seatbelt was already clicked on? This is exactly what they're doing. So I'm going to deliver a package and I come back and then all I gotta do, just like that, my seatbelt's on. And we're off to our next stop. And after that, when we get to our next stop, all we gotta do, just like that, wear it out. Where this keeps you safe or not, I'm not entirely sure. But remember guys, safety first. All right, number 4. Number 4 involves the phone. It's taking the password off the phone. So by default, I think every phone, when you turn off the screen and turn it back on, it has the lock screen turned on immediately. And it's quite annoying because I know you want to save battery on your phone, so you want to turn off the screen because these phones don't last for the whole day. And we're going to change that so we don't need to put the password every time we go in. The first thing we would do is go to our settings. We bring the scroll bar down and we click this little icon right here for settings. Then we're going to go to security. Where is it? It's right here. Click on security. And then we're going to click the settings icon for the screen lock right here. And this is what we're going to change. So we're going to change lock after screen timeout to immediately. Or not to immediately. We're going to take it off immediately and put it for 5 minutes. And you're going to turn power button instantly locks. You're going to turn it off. Oops. Turn it off like that. So every time I turn off my phone and turn back on, I don't have to use the PIN code. I don't have to put in a password, and it saves me extra couple seconds. I always do in the morning. I never forget. It's always a pain to put in the password. And number 5 tip, eat a good breakfast and have some coffee. Ah, yes, the most important meal of the day. It's important to have breakfast in the morning because you need that energy. When I have breakfast, I'm always so pumped up and ready for the day. In the break room at the warehouse, they have a coffee machine so I can get free coffee anytime I want. And for a bonus, make sure you have good music. I bring my wireless speaker when I'm in the step van, and I find some jamming playlists I listen to so I get into the zone. Now when it comes to Amazon, you really don't want to be the fastest one that finishes on the team, unless for 3 reasons. First, you get paid by the day. You just want to get paid and go home as fast as you can. 2, your DSP pays for rescues. Finish as fast as you can and make more money helping other people out. Or 3, you made plans later in the day, so you gotta finish at a certain time. Maybe it's a hot Tinder date, or you're going out with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Other than that, 9 times out of 10, if you're the first one to finish, your dispatcher will most likely ask you to do a rescue. Go and help other people do their work. That's why you gotta find the sweet spot. You don't want to finish too early where that happens, but you don't want to finish too late where someone else helps you. You just want to finish just right. So I hope this video helps you, and if you learned something new, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Later.